So here's a story example of why I think so many women today are putting themselves first over having kids and starting a family and getting married. So about 6 months ago, I was working at this garden center, and it's like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. This guy comes in, he's my only customer, and he just looks very visibly confused, lost. And so I go up to him and I'm like, can I help you with anything? And he goes, yeah, it's my wife's birthday and I just like don't know what to get her. I know she likes plants. Would you like pick something out for her? And I was like, yeah, like what's your budget? And he goes, $50. I was like, have you ever picked out a gift for your wife, dude? Like, geez. And so I pick out this fully blooming hydrangea and like a pretty decorative pot, and I just set the hydrangea pot in the pretty pot, and I'm like, you can put this on the dining room table, she can like keep it there till the blooms die, and then she can like plant it in a shady spot in the yard, right? And so he picks it, he takes it, puts it on the counter, no questions asked. I check him out, and right before he goes to pay, he's like, I don't know if she's gonna want this. And I was like, this is a great gift. She's gonna love this. If my boyfriend brought this home for me, I would flip out. And he's like, I just don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of plant she wants. And he goes, do you guys have gift cards? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, let me just get a gift card so she can pick out what she wants. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, you want a $50 gift card? He goes, no, let's make it 40. So I was like, okay. So I check out a $40 gift card. And he goes, could I leave this up here with you so that she can come pick out what she wants after work? And I was like, I think it'd be more meaningful. I was like, you can, but I think it'd be more meaningful if you had this like waiting at home for her, like in a cart or something, so that you guys can come back and pick it out together. And he was like, well, yeah, well, if she doesn't come get it today, like if she doesn't come pick up her gift card, she's never going to find the time to come up here and pick out what she wants. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, you can leave it up here. That's fine. So he leaves. Many hours go by. It's like towards closing time. I think we had like 15 minutes until we closed. This minivan pulls up into our parking lot, and it's this woman. She's in full scrubs. She proceeds to unload her like 3 or 4 children, right, into strollers. They're like all under the age of 6. She pulls up inside, and she walks up to the counter. I could tell she had been crying. She was very visibly upset. And she was like, I think my husband left a gift card up here for me. My name is Victoria. I was like, yeah, it's right here. And she goes, how much is on it? And I said 40. And she goes, great. And so she then proceeds to pick out literally exactly what I picked out. I think the pot was like slightly different, but she picks out a hydrangea and a pot. And she goes to pay. It wasn't all covered by the gift card. It would have been if he'd done 50, but she pays with a gift card, and then she pays like $3 extra with her card. And I could tell she was going to struggle to get it out to her car. She was like pushing a stroller, and she had all these kids running around. So I was like, let me take this out for you. And she goes, oh no, like that's okay. I know you're about to close. I was like, I really don't mind. So I go out with her to her car. She's struggling to get her kids loaded up in the car. She's struggling to like open the trunk, and I'm just standing there with her hydrangea, and she opens the trunk, and there's like strollers, all these toys, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed, like my car's so messy. I was like, you're fine. And so she clears this little space. I put her hydrangea down, and I was like, well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, like I hope your birthday goes well. And she looks at me, and she just immediately starts tearing up, and she looks at me and she goes, he couldn't have just picked this out himself? He had to make me come do it? And I was like, I'm so sorry. And I literally think about that woman like once a month, because that is so many women's reality right now. And like just working in customer service for the time that I did, I saw so many women being treated like that by their husbands. And it's just like, it's everywhere. And so I think so many girls my age are looking around like, ooh, I don't want to go through that. And so they're choosing to like either get married and not have kids, or not get married, or choosing to be single. And yeah, I really believe that that's a huge factor in why we have such a significant decline in our birth rate. Anyway,